Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to Arslan, the Warriors of Legend. Anyone who's followed the channel knows that I'm a big fan of Koei's Warrior series of games, and when I heard that they were making one set in the world of the Heroic Legend of Arslan, I could not wait to play it. It released here in the States today, and let's go ahead and get to it, because I think we're going to have a lot of fun here. I played a little bit of the story mode, just the first scene, to see if everything was very similar to Warrior games that we've previously played, and a lot's the same, but there's some new features, at least one particular that I've seen that I really love. So let's go ahead and get a new game here. We're going to start on normal difficulty. Now, if you've never heard of the Heroic Legend of Arslan, it's an anime based on a Persian legend. The best way I can describe it is Romance of the Three Kingdoms mixed in with the movie Kingdom of Heaven, with a dash of Game of Thrones, which sounds like a really interesting premise to me. And they came out with the first season, I think last year, last year, and I very much enjoyed it, looking very much forward to season 2. And this is Japanese, all the dialogue's in Japanese and not English. I watched the dubbed version. But essentially, we're set in the kingdom of Pars, and a kingdom known as Lusitania, which is a monotheistic theocracy, is going on crusade to conquer neighboring countries, in which Pars is one. And this story revolves around Arslan, who's the crown prince of Pars, and basically his trials and tribulations during this story of war between the two nations. And it gets pretty hairy pretty quickly. Now, as you can see, this seems like a standard warrior game. You're riding around doing hack and slash, and I don't think anyone does hack and slash better than the Koei warrior games. But here in a bit, you're going to see how easily this deviates. So we're riding in. You can see the radar there on the top right-hand side of the screen. Now, here's the feature where I knew we were going to have a lot of fun. This is a rush zone. To do a thing called a Mardan rush, I believe. But you go into these zones, and you press R2. And check this out. You lead a cavalry rush that just cleaves through the enemy lines like nothing. We're getting our Rohirrim at Gondor on. Like right out of Return of the King. And this is actually how we progress battles, guys. We have to find those rush zones and fight our way through them the way that they need us to fight through them. So instead of just killing an enemy officer to open a gate or something, we have to do these rushes successfully. So let's ride to the next rush zone up here, and we're going to try and get through that barricade. Now, this is Arslan's first battle. This is where he has his battle cherry popped, for lack of a better term. And let's do it again. Now, from how I understand, we're going to be doing rushes with different types of combat units, and how we get through these become vastly different as the game progresses. I'm looking forward to seeing the variation. It's a trap! Now, I'm not going to go hardcore into the story points of Arslan. If you haven't seen the anime, I don't want to spoil anything for you. But just to let you know... wait, hold on. So here we see 3 years ago, Varys, the old warrior, teaching Arslan about combat. And it looks like this is a tutorial mode. Move using L, jump using X. Okay. Pretty standard. And defeat the sparring partners. Press square to perform a normal attack. A combo can be performed by pressing the button repeatedly, and a power attack can be performed by pressing triangle during a normal attack. Use normal against the cavalry lieutenant. During battles, objectives will appear to show what action should be taken. Clearing objectives will progress the scenario. Oh, that's cool. Haven't seen a lot of warrior games with tutorials like this. Skill cards can be attained based on the evaluation of cleared objectives. Valuations will be determined by various conditions such as clear time and number of enemies defeated. Objective cleared, rank S. Alrighty. Now, what are... Ah! And use a power attack. Oh, whoops. Am I attacking the wrong guy? Yes, I was. I want to see what's in all of these things. Getting some money, some allowance from the royal coffers. You have acquired a new weapon. Press right and left to switch between multiple weapons. Use the weapon that best matches the situation in order to gain an advantage in battle. Oh, that's new. Nice. Defeat the cavalry lieutenant. Ah, spear on spear, where a sword wouldn't be that particularly desired. How neat. Press R1 after a power attack will activate a chain strike that switches weapons and allowed for a continued combo. Defeating enemies with this will increase the amount of experience gained and the amount of special gauge recovered. Use chain strike. So, what was it? Power attack? Oh, that was cool. Ooh, now we gotta fight Varus. In the anime, Varus always beat the crap out of Arslan. The Shah's right hand. Prove yourself in battle and you can acquire skill cards. Skill cards take tales of the deeds of many Mardans, or Madans, and turn them into cards that provide a variety of effects once they are equipped. You can equip up to 3 skill cards which will activate the skills attached to each card. If you have more than one of the same skill equipped, then the effects will be cumulative. Ah. Okay. Defense increase. Nice. And if we had more of those, it would just stack up. I like that. That's cool. Press triangle on the battle info screen to view the battle log. Here can you review objectives and dialogue from the battle. So we gotta beat down on the teacher. Press circle to perform a special move. This requires at least 1 bar of the special gauge to be full, so these are our Musus. During a special move, the character will become invincible. Ah. Alright. Awesome. Pressing R1 will use up a small portion of the special gauge to perform a unique skill. Unique skills are varied abilities that make use of the defining characteristics of each character, with some powerful attacks and other supporting moves. What's our unique skill? Ooh, that's kind of cool. And he didn't even flinch. Press L1 to block an enemy's attack. Only attacks from the front can be blocked and the damage will be nullified. Block, okay, block Varus' attacks. You got it. What you doing there, boss? Here, I'm over here, boss. There you go. Oh, I thought that might have been a chest up there in that gazebo. While holding L1, tilting L will perform an evade action in that direction. If you attack a powerful enemy during a special evade, you can greatly weaken their shield. Also, when the shield reaches 0, what was the... Evading a powerful enemy's attack will result in a special evade. If you attack... Ah, alrighty. So, we go here. And he's going to do something And that slows him down. Now we're going to do just a boss fight, for lack of a better term. During battles, some powerful enemies will appear with a shield that nullifies damage. While the shield is present, it will be very difficult to knock back or damage the powerful enemy. Attacking a powerful enemy will weaken the shield. Repeatedly attacking until the shield reaches 0 will result in the enemy being unable to move for a period of time. Only during this time can damage be delivered to the enemy. Try all of this against Varus. Attack Varus and destroy his shield. Ow! I tried to dodge. That did not work. He's a life thing. He's like Yoda. And I'd much rather just jump than try to evade. There we go. This is going much better than normal training matches between Arslan and Varus. Now, what I was going to say earlier, I'm not going to tell you guys anything about the anime right off, because let's do a special attack. I want you guys to check it out yourself. And we got through the shield. And we just switch back and forth between them. That's pretty cool. Let's, well, try and dodge that attack. And let's go sword on sword with him. And we stunned him. That's awesome. If you buy this game, by the way, you have a free DLC, which is the first episode of the Heroic Legend of Arslan. So, if you guys get to check it out from there. There we are. Now we successfully got through. Now these are going to be some much more intimate battles, I can tell, which is okay. And we switch over here, back and forth between the different fighting styles. And we say no to that. Cool.
バフリーズ殿もお変わりありませんか。飼い主より先に殿下に帰還の挨拶とは生意気な奴らめ。遠征ご苦労であった。皆無事だったか。東方の損害は警備にて。UFO マルヤムに侵入したルシタニア軍を我がパルス軍が撃退しました。アンドラゴラス陛下のご帰還です。
And there's Andragoras III. And then Karlon, Kubard, Shapur. You can see the different generals with their personalities, very much like Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And as you can see, Andragoras is a bit of a prick. He's actually voiced by the same guy who does Vegeta's voice on Dragon Ball Z, so it's a very appropriate voice for his attitude. Now you can see how kind Arslan is, but also how incredibly naive he is. Now, the thing about it is, while this scene's going on, Lusitania is a monotheistic theocracy, but at the same time, Pars is polytheistic. Oh, okay. So we gotta head this way. So Arslan's trying to protect the Lusitanian boy soldier, but the Lusitanians hate Pars for a multitude of reasons, but they're a polytheistic society that has slaves. Press X when close to a ladder to climb onto it, and press L to move up or down. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, great. Tricky jumping. Awesome. So this is very different from some of the warrior games we've played. Yep. So we see Arslan's athletic capability, which is negligible. Now they're trying to contact Daryun, who is essentially Arslan's bodyguard and one of the nastiest fighters in the entire world. Breaking boxes on the battlefield will cause field items to appear. We saw that earlier. And as you can see, the Lusitanian boy soldier is pretty adamant in his belief structure. And like I said, no spoilers. So. And we have to just... Oh, we gotta destroy another one of the treasure boxes. So we gotta hustle this way. And you saw kind of what was going on here in the cinema scene at the beginning. You better hope there's some haystacks down there. Oh, there's a moat. No worries then. I'm actually surprised Arslan can swim. And that right there, you can tell the amount of attachment and respect that Daryun has toward Arslan. And his ego's in check, which is interesting. That kind of separates him from characters like Lubu.
口が滑りました。そやつはひねくれ者ゆえ、今の話はなかったことに。
なんだ思わせぶりな。しかしなダリュン、まだこの先何十年も父上の王位は揺るがぬだろうよ。お主の友人とやらにはしばらく会えそうにないな。
だがこれより3年後、王とエクバターナは炎と血煙に包まれることとなる。
And now we're back in the present time.
パルスレイ
And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for the day, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. We can go ahead and continue the story. It looks like it's just going to be a playing through of the first season of the anime, which is awesome. And maybe there'll be some what-if scenarios, but I'm not sure. We'll find out together. But if you like the episode, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.